is one of the best years of storylines if you look coming into the tournament. You always have the interest in the Big Four, but the fact that so many other players are viable as well really increases it. And of course, the comeback of Roger. So it's a very special time in the Big Four, and also with other players that are challenging and playing well.
One next-gen star delighted to make his Grand Slam main draw debut at Wimbledon this year was Denis Shapovalov, 12 months after the Canadian won the boys' singles junior title.
Yeah, honestly, it's just so incredible to be back as a pro, and being back the year after winning it in juniors. I remember last year thinking it's going to be a long way until I can come back and be in the main draw here, but you know, I'm so privileged that Wimbledon offered me a wild card here, and it's a huge honor for me to be back.
12th in the Emirates ATP race to Milan, the left-hander relished his time in Wimbledon, surrounded by his idols.
I grew up watching it when I was 5, 6, grew up watching Roger play Rafa, Roger play Roddick, so yeah, seeing it on TV, you know, always wanting to have a chance to be here as a pro player, so it's honestly a dream come true for me, and I'm going to savor every moment of it and try to make the most out of it.
Many predict 18-year-old Denis is at the start of something very special.
I still have such a long way to go from being a champion and from being you know, a top player, so it's going to be a lot of work, and it's a good little taste of what I can have in the future.
Another next-gen ATP Finals contender was making himself very comfortable in SW19.
Hey, welcome to my home in Wimbledon.
20-year-old Jared Donaldson.
This is kind of the main area of the house. Over here is the TV area. Sit down on the couch, watch Wimbledon. I'm pretty sure the daughter of the people who own this house is an art major or graduated from art school, so obviously you see a whole bunch of artwork in the house, some art decor. And obviously coffee machine, very important. You know, can't function in the morning without coffee.
The young American was loving the creature comforts in his home away from home.
So this is where I sleep. This is where I spend the majority of my time, I guess. Well, obviously if I'm sleeping here. This is by far the best room in the house, by the way, so I claimed first dibs on it when we got here. This is actually the second time I've stayed in this house, so kind of know where the good stuff is. I have my computer, I have books here, notebook, and then obviously my clothes. You know, gotta make sure I'm looking good out there for the match. Nike definitely makes me look good. I hope, that's what I've been told. I don't know if it's me or the clothes, but I've heard the man makes the clothes, so who knows?
Jared's eye-catching run to the third round was ended by Dominic Thiem.
Obviously, he's a great player, great mover, really good forehand, really good backhand. You know, all around just a really great player. I mean, it shows he's top 10 in the world. You know, I really think that I learned a lot from playing him. He beat me in Madrid this year in the second round. Playing highly ranked guys is still something a little bit new. I don't have that as much experience in learning how, what I need to do to not only improve my game, but to hurt them as well.
But the player from Providence, Rhode Island, could take a great deal from his debut run at the All England Club.
This is my first time ever being inside the grounds at Wimbledon, so just walking around the entire place is really neat, you know, because I feel like each tournament has a really distinct aspect to it. So that's been really neat for me. And then obviously just playing on these courts, you know, I mean, it's like every tennis player wants to play at Wimbledon, play at the championship courts, and then to play in the tournament, obviously it's a dream come true, so it's definitely a bucket list achievement for me.
Things were going well for Dominic Thiem and his father Wolfgang too. He's the coach to another rising Austrian star.
I'm Sebastian Ofner, I'm 21 years old, I'm from Austria, I'm next gen.
Sebastian came through Wimbledon qualifying and in the main draw defeated the experienced Thomas Bellucci and Jack Sock en route to the third round, before a match-up with fellow next-gen player and Emirates ATP race to Milan leader Sasha Zverev. So Sebastian was hoping for some inside knowledge from the team camp to handle one of the season's standout players.
I practiced with Dominic Thiem today, and his father is my coach. And I will ask him for advice against Sasha Zverev, and for sure he can help me, because his son was playing already a few times against him.
Sasha prevailed in straight sets to reach the second week of a Grand Slam for the first time in his career. But it was also a breakthrough Wimbledon campaign for Sasha's older brother, Misha.
It's nice, it's cozy, and you know, a lot of people out there having a coffee, and the weather is beautiful, so that obviously helps. And yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna stop by maybe today or tomorrow to, you know, have a coffee myself.
2017 has been a career best for the Geneva finalist.
It was actually always my dream to be seated at Wimbledon, because, you know, the seats, they have like their own little locker room, and I always wondered what it looks like in there. So, you know, now at age 29, for the first time I get to experience that, and I think it's very, very special. And it's been an amazing run, it's an amazing year, and I'm just very, very excited.
Misha was beaten in the third round by Roger Federer. 35, but looking superb on the grass again.
It's incredible what Roger has done this year, what he's done in his career, what he's done at the All England Club. He's won it 7 times, now won Halle 9 times. I believe he's the favorite. He's the most comfortable on grass. His game just is suited so perfectly for grass. His variety, his skill level, how cleanly he hits the ball, his movement, how capable he is and how comfortable he is moving forward, taking time away from himself, taking time away from his opponents. It's just a surface made for him. He's definitely the favorite.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, the action keeps coming. We're in Newport, Umag and Bastad. And we spend some time with next-gen star Borna Coric, back home in Croatia. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com and chat with us on the ATP's official social network, MyATP, now on Vixlet, and on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. See you next week.